Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex Day trade setups for today. So, starting off with Euro USD as usual, and yesterday we got the break of the triangle. Obviously, we were looking for pullback onto structure before getting in on this for a move up to this daily resistance here, which is at 115.223. So it didn't really happen, but it does look like we got a bit of a triangle there. Let's just have a look at what happened yesterday. You can see big up, big down, lots of confusion. There's the break, and there's the bottom line of that trend line. So for me, this target to the upside is still on the cards. You probably find value in just going in with a 15-minute chart and looking for pullback onto structure. And the closest bit of structure is pretty much around here. We have tagged it already this morning, but look at the oscillators. Don't want to be jumping in long up there. So pay attention to either a break and retest of this area, so 114.789, and either be a decent break with a decent retest, or alternatively a return down to the apex of the triangle, which would be bottom of range, which is 114.516. Then pay attention to your price action to see if we are going to get that continuation to the upside. Basically, we're looking to test this area at 115.223, and the reason for that, if you look on the daily, you'll see that is the closest bit of resistance that we have on the daily. So yeah, and the daily oscillators are also starting to group to the upside as well, with a bit of diversions from here to there forming. So that's kind of my view. Definitely looking to reshort at 115.223. Looking at US dollar Japanese yen, pretty strong break of a lot of structure here. First break is pretty much that trend line there. You can see it was on the 155 EMA. Don't trust it, the break at the moment. Look at the oscillators. That's not an area you want to be short. You want to be waiting for pullback on structure. So where is our structure? It's pretty much up at the top here. So it's 114.426. At the moment, nothing really to write home about. A little bit of a gap here at the open as well. So yeah, this is just the dollar's just reacting to some of the Fed members of the Fed who have been having speeches yesterday. So yeah, can't jump in short down here. If you want to be following the short train at the moment, you're looking for a retest of structure. And there is one other area you can pay attention to, and that's the low of yesterday, which is here at 114.013. I'd say 114 dead. So pay attention to that. If we start getting above these levels and above this trend line again, then possibly building a bottom for a move to the upside. So I'm kind of sit on hands on that at the moment. British pound, Japanese yen, bottom of range at the moment, or is it a double top? Remember what I said yesterday, you've got a 50-50 call here. It's either a range or it is a double top. So obviously when you're in a strong uptrend, you kind of look at it and you view it as a potential range. So you're going to get a lot of buyers coming in here. For me, I prefer to stay out of it and wait until I see a decent opportunity. So right now we've had the engulfing bar, but now we've got a green. So we had a green engulfing bar, now we've got a red engulfing bar on structure. Not that keen to get involved in that. So typically what I would do is get down to the 15-minute and look for the structure on the hour, which is pretty much up here. And then I'm looking for a break and retest of 156.236 with a stop below the low here. That's the only thing that would get me long on bottom of range. So you can see there on the hour what that structure looks like. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. Buyers could be coming in here, or alternatively, we could break through to the downside, come back, test it, and that validates the double top. So at the moment, we need to wait for a break of 156.236 and a retest of that. That indicates long with a stop just below this bar. And alternatively, we're looking for a decent break below 156.067 and a retest, which indicates a much bigger, juicy move to the downside on a double top. But I suspect this is still a range. So interesting to see during the European Open. Might well be worth watching this And other thing that might be worth watching is a London breakout strategy. First 8 hours, see what that range is. If we do break to the upside, that validates the range picture, and we're moving up the upside. If it breaks the downside, that kind of validates the sort of the range break to the downside. Okay, and brings in the double top into play. Lastly, Euro British Pound, nothing much going on here at the moment. Remember, this level down here is massive, 083371. This is a big weekly and monthly support area. So at the moment we are kind of drifting higher, but look at all the sellers coming in here. You can see by the tails that there are sellers coming in. And if we drift down to the hour, you'll see we do have a moving average crossover. We're above the 155, but this is really messy. Yesterday was big up, big down, big up, big down, big up, although drifting to the upside. So for a move, continuation moves to the downside, what I'd want to see is pretty much a break and retest of this trend line. So somewhere around 083444. Look at the oscillators, they're indicating you need to be paying attention. We do have some price action here, but we don't have a level or any structure that we're bouncing off. So I would rather wait. Another way to look at this is we get back below 083563. So when I say below, we get a bar that closes below it and comes back up to test it. Maybe an opportunity for a move down, but these moving averages are going to offer support. You can see how they track all along. So I'd be a little bit cautious of that. So I'm looking for a break below sort of 083441, and then I'm looking for a break below 083371, and a break and retest of that area is definitely something that gets me long. One thing as well worth looking at here is looking at this pair on the daily. And the reason for that is we're in a clear downward trend, and this is the daily range. But have a look at the top here. The closest bit of real structure on the daily is kind of in this area here, which is 083852. So yeah, if you're trading the daily, that's the area that we'd be waiting for, we'd be looking for a reversal. Now, if you look at the oscillators, they have crossed over and moving to the upside. So that to me does mean that this upward trend would more than likely continue a little bit to one of these two upper levels here. So just keep that in the back of your mind. So we could continue drifting higher to 083716 and then 083852. And those are the two areas that I'd definitely be looking to short off at the moment. Okay, anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Cheers for now.